I remember when we were strong. The Viridian Outriders, a bold fraternity dedicated to preserving the safety of the needful traveler. Within my lifetime, I have seen us fall so far, replaced by the steel and gold of a king I once called friend. New threats arise, though, and his cutlass and coin may not be enough to save our people. We're still here, though. Less than we were. But we're here, and we'll help where we can. That is my oath.
Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I remain your GM. Today, our heroes come face to face with the Infernal Core. Thank you to our backers, Joel, Tyler, and Kyle, for their support. If you like what you hear, consider donating to us at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, and maybe try checking out some of the other shows on the network. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down Another Path.
I'll interject with a real bit real quick. Say what you will about Joe Biden, but someone asked him concerning, like, I don't even know what, but someone was like, who gets credit for this, you or Trump? And he just turns back as he's walking away. He goes, is that a joke? And the reporter goes, no. He just goes, oh.
And then he keeps walking away.
Like,
it was pretty great. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of things about Joe Biden. We're like, come on, man, really? Or really? We could have, but
like,
as soon as he's like, I don't have to care anymore. Oh,
yeah, at this point he takes no shit, and it's
that
great.
guy's great.
I love it. There is, I don't know what it is, but there's a stripe of politician that the moment they start putting a little bit too much effort into it, they bug the shit out of me. But when they don't care, it's great. Namely Pete Buttigieg. I hated Pete Buttigieg when he was running for president.
Yeah.
The hour he stopped and went on Fox News to have an actual conversation, and he no longer had a PR guy telling him how to act, he instantly became so much more compelling.
Yeah.
He is, supposedly, he's on the short list to run for governor of Michigan because their governor is term limited. Mm-hmm. And that is, does not make me want to move to Michigan, but does put it on the table.
It is right there.
Let's all just go there.
I want Canada to buy Minnesota.
That'd be the move. That'd be such a move.
You're so close.
I know. We're basically
We're
Canada.
so close. We could be in Canada.
Not as close as Justin.
Actually, no, we might be closer than Justin. We could get there in about an hour.
But like,
okay, via Detroit, yes.
Via Detroit, we could get there in about an hour.
Yeah.
Culturally, Minnesota is closer to Canada.
Certainly.
Oh, yeah. We are Midwest through and through.
Yeah.
Minnesota is basically Canada.
Oh, yeah.
It's Diet Canada.
Oh,
that's Freedom Canada to you.
Speaking of Minnesota, the Vikings are out of the playoffs.
All right. While you guys talk about football, I'm going to go do something else.
By the time this episode comes out, the Super Bowl will probably have happened or will be about to happen.
Probably, yes. We are not recording an episode during conference championship games this year.
Can't wait for Ryan to have to issue his apology to the city of Detroit.
Dan Campbell is a great man who has single-handedly saved the city of Detroit, but the number of kneecaps has gone down, and I respect that.
Dan Campbell saving Detroit one kneecap at a time.
Dan Campbell is so much of a coach that they are playing with like their third string defense. Not a joke. Like they've got like 16 guys hurt and you can only play 11. So like the first 11 are hurt and then half of the next group is also hurt. They got like Joe Smith walking in off the street, off the couch, getting up and getting 3 sacks the next game.
Yeah, Joe Smith putting up numbers.
Putting up some real good numbers, Joe Smith. I'm going to draft him for my fantasy beer league. Anyway, Detroit can suck it.
End of thought. All right, go Buffalo. That's what I'm hearing.
So, Justin, what happened to your Minnesota Vikings? Where did Justin Jefferson go? What happened?
I'm not ready to talk about it.
They were 14-2, and then they didn't show up to end the season against Detroit, and then they didn't show up to play a Los Angeles team that was playing in Arizona.
I wouldn't say they. I would say the O-line and Sam Darnold did not show up.
We
I still
really
say Darnold's a fake name.
his name
It might as well be. He's gone. Done.
Sam Darnold throwing a touchdown to Justin Jefferson is a real true sentence. Well, not the last couple of games because they didn't show up, but they also have a guy named TJ Hawkinson.
Uh-huh. TJ Hackensack.
Mm-hmm. I do need to make sure that Griffin and Chase are aware of this very, very crazy thing that happened during the playoffs last week.
Okay.
They played a playoff game on Nickelodeon.
Oh, no.
Huh?
They sure did. Link in the Discord. I just posted it.
What?
They did a whole game on Nickelodeon, commentated by SpongeBob and Patrick live.
Oh, I heard about this.
We did this last year, and it was so cursed.
Cursed is a great word. Also, like, my kids could not look away.
Oh, I'm sure.
They loved it. I also never have Nickelodeon on, so wasn't like, oh, hey, this is our thing that's on all the time. No, they were just like, cool. Dora's
They got Paw Patrol in this.
yeah, Dora's explaining the rules. Anytime there was a turnover, Swiper showed up.
Oh, no.
That's
my
pretty good.
God.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And they literally had a man named Nate Burleson. He does a bunch of talk shows and stuff, former wide receiver. He was the human commentator. And then they literally had Patrick and SpongeBob, the voice actors.
I'm seeing this. Yeah.
Live commentating the entire game. They just said, go.
Did I just see Doodle Bob as a cheerleader?
You sure did.
Oh.
Also, the first down yardage to go is just Cat Dog stretched out.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
This is hilarious.
Do kids even know Cat Dog? Like, is Cat Dog still relevant?
I don't think so.
Because I like...
That's for the parents watching.
apparently.
There were some things that I went, that's not for my 6-year-old, that's for me.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody scored, they did like AR slime on the field.
I
Like,
hate
it's
this.
nuts.
I
It's
hate
nuts.
Swiper
It's insane.
at
It's
museums.
cursed. Those of you at home,
There's like the Nickelodeon sound effects for shit, like the slipping and the footsteps running and Okay, I would watch football if it was always like this.
right?
And I would never watch football again. This
Someone
is
just
so
slapped a
scary.
sticker of caveman SpongeBob on the screen. He's looking around.
No, I don't want SpongeGar coming up on the field.
No, this is incredible. I'm watching all of this later.
This is so scary.
This is so good. This is so fucking good.
I will...
This is how you get me to watch sports. You just put SpongeBob in it.
My favorite parts were when I don't know the voice actor's name, but the guy voicing Patrick, he would have to play dumb because they were playing characters.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of times where it was like, no, he's the guy who actually knows what's going on, and Patrick is trying to explain it.
Good.
It was great. Like the actor shining through with like, I, the actor, know what's happening. I, Patrick, am dumb. It was so entertaining.
I have to close this or I'm going to keep watching it over the course of this recording.
It's
What
showing
is this,
these
Justin?
two fish in the stands, and their names are LeBron James and Kev
Yes.
Finn Hart.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
You gonna put Kev Finn Hart in the game now, Chase?
Yeah, there's a Hagen.
Kev Finn Hart is very good.
LeBron James is also very good.
That's top tier.
Like,
That's top tier. Right
Whenever
there.
I get my home D&D game back up and running so I can end it, my dear brother has requested that I open up Room on the schedule so that we can do sync when it comes out and do a pirate game.
Oh, nice.
And you bet your ass there will be a pair of like Sahagin shopkeepers named Kev Finn Hart and LeBron James. And like that book's not coming out for at least another year or two, which means I have to sit on these names, or I have to leave this bit in so my brother will be able to remind me, hey, you're supposed to have these two characters available for me to make jokes with.
My newt is sufficiently unplumbed right now.
Hate that.
Thinking on my plum till a newt.
Yeah, do you want to turn your camera off to do that? Or?
No.
This is gonna follow me, isn't it?
Yes.
I just wanted to put it back into our minds. I assume all of this is getting cut, so
I think it needs to be in Chase's mind so we can get stickers.
Oh,
Because I want that to exist in the world, but more than that, I know Griffin. And I know that Griffin will put that on the back of his car.
and I'm gonna get some asshole tailgating me, and he's just gonna look for it like, well, this motherfucker and his fucking stickers. She thicket on my plum till I newt. All right, I'll give him a pass.
If we were not actively about to record a game, I would say fuck it. Boot up Streamlabs and do just like a live like on Twitch. Like, hey, I'm gonna do some graphic design and these chuckle fucks are gonna be in the peanut gallery. We'll go from there.
I'm not going to lie, that sounds entertaining as hell.
live stream the descent into madness.
Like if we could literally post it on Discord right now and a handful of people would show up and they go,
Oh, 100%.
What's happening? Yep.
Honestly, fuck it. Let's plan on doing that at some point, like next week or the week after, if we can, because that does sound
Done.
like, yeah,
Done.
that sounds all right. All right. Anybody get above a 20?
19.
19 for Cecil. 15 to 18. 10 to 14.
13.
13. Arabin, where'd you end up?
7.
He is talking to some magical paper.
Okay. We are now in rounds, and I will be taking them very seriously.
Yep.
One action, bonus action if you got it.
Yep.
There's the three of us.
Basil and Iggy.
Basil, Iggy, and Harper are all invisible.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Basil went out the north door. Arabin's at the west door.
Mm-hmm.
The giant commotion is coming from the front door, which is all the way on the west.
Mm-hmm.
Harper's dealing with the football.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil is trying to keep someone trapped in a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Is this an episode of Once Upon a Time?
I'm pretty sure it's an episode of 24 at this point.
The Twilight Zone?
Mm.
That's if I go in the mirror.
No, then it's a Disney movie.
Not one of the good ones.
It's a weird one. Haven't watched that one with the boy yet. Not enough songs.
Not enough songs. All right. So does anything happen before it's Cecil's turn?
Nope. You are hearing ding, ding, ding.
Can I see anything, especially if they or it is right there?
It's hard. The mirror itself is rather cloudy, obscuring from that side. There are clocks absolutely running like just very, very fast circles around this thing, trying to permanently dispel the magic. You know that will be in vain, but they are doing their work as of now. I need you to go ahead, if you want to use your turn to learn anything more about what is going on there, roll perception.
Okay, I would like to also cast a spell.
You want to re-up it?
No, I have a different plan. I feel like I've done enough here. I want to cast a spell. I want to try to learn anything more I can, but I want to cast a spell on Harper.
Okay.
Also.
Cast a spell on Harper.
Yes, I want to cast...
I heard dispel.
No, dispel. Yeah, I would like to dispel Harper.
No.
One or the other. You can either use your turn to figure out what's coming at you or to cast the spell. Your choice.
Shit. No, I can't cast this on Harper. I can't see Harper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I'm invisible.
I was going to cast haste.
Oh, yeah, that would have been clutch.
No, Cecil will take their turn will spend their action, their bonus action, whatever, to learn as much as they can about the mirror or whoever's on the other side. They will Can I see anything on the other side?
You see movement, humanoid. That's all you're getting.
Would you describe it as a creature I can see?
No.
Okay. Then I will roll whatever to roll for a skill check to try to
Okay.
see what kind of transportation, teleportation magic might be on this thing.
Sure. Okay, so this is my question, actually. Are you trying to discern more about the figures or more about the mirror?
Oh, okay, gotcha. I will... oh, no. Both. I pick... Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to take forever. I'm just trying to come up with some bullshit.
You're good. As
Okay.
Chase said, these rounds are very important.
Yeah,
You're buying time for the other two to figure out what they're going to be doing here.
pretty much. Okay, I will make a skill check to determine the identity or anything else I can about the person on the other side.
Perception is going to be your best bet there.
Perception. Any chance I can roll insight?
I might give you investigation, not insight.
Okay, I would take investigation, absolutely.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You get your face right up on the glass. Like you are thunk, like trying to see through a two-way mirror. With a 17, you can see two figures. They're both about the same size. One of them is more burly and is wearing armor. That's what you're getting.
Right. There's two coming through. I'll hold them off as long as I can. Hopper?
I'm on it.
Harper, it's your turn.
Okay. Harper had the unwinding spinner in her hand to try to do this safely, but with people on approach this quickly, I think the need to get this thing secured takes over, and what happens. So, I'm going to... What I would like to do, and you tell me what parts of the action economy I have to use, I'm just going to crowbar the hemisphere off of the plinth, and I don't know without looking how big this thing is, do I?
No.
Okay. Then I guess it's a kind of a flowchart situation. Step one is I'm just going to crowbar the hemisphere off of the table.
Okay. Do you have a crowbar?
I do.
Okay.
It's been in my inventory since day one.
We love to see it.
We love a
love to
prepared
see it.
artificer.
Yep.
Never leave home without
Harper
it.
also has the tool that can be anything.
That's
Also fair. I do
very
have the all-purpose tool.
Okay.
Can you dual wield crowbars?
I don't need to. I'm too small.
It is an
tiny crowbars.
It is an awkward pull
Yep.
for you, Harper, because this thing is up above you.
Yeah, I definitely dangle my feet off the ground a little bit as I go, yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you pull it down. Unless you've got something else that you want to do, this is going to be a strength check.
Is this a tool check?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will use my strength for this tool check, but I can add my proficiency to it, which, because I'm an artificer.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at a +7 for this.
Love it.
And that is a 9 on the die, so that's a 16.
16. Barely make it. You, Harper, this thing, for a moment, shockingly, but maybe not that shockingly, holds your weight as you invisibly dangle in the air.
Yeah. I just lift my knees up into a squat.
You force yourself down just that very, very little bit. It gives way. Everyone in the room can see the hemisphere just pop off. Harper, you land on your ass on the ground, and the room is filled with a fiery red glow as the infernal core is now revealed in the room. Arabin, you take a peek over your shoulder as you are compelled to do so. It's just like you imagined. It's just like was written about. It is this dark, gray, black lava rock dripping with fire, elevated above this plinth. Fire is running down in rivulets onto the plinth and then over, and now with this hemisphere torn away, the fire is hitting the ground, leaking everywhere. From the other door, you hear Basil as an all too familiar feeling washes over him. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Arabin, yours is a disadvantage.
Great.
Chase, would this be by any grace of God against being frightened or poison?
No.
Okay, just figured I'd ask.
No, that's a good question.
No, it's being zombified.
What'd you get?
Hey, does Iggy have to make that roll?
No.
That's why he's here.
Wisdom save.
All right. Harper, that was a look. What'd you get?
Unnatural 1?
Woof. Okay. Arabin.
Surprisingly, 15.
Okay. Cecil.
5.
Arabin, you stay steady. Harper, you lose concentration on invisibility.
Natch.
Um,
Ignis becomes visible.
as you are momentarily transfixed
Yeah.
by this thing. Cecil, you also have a moment. What do you have concentration on right now?
Technically nothing. I have disguise self up, but that's not concentration.
Cool. Okay. Oh, that's right. You do still have that up. Oh, that's
Technically, yeah. Technically, I look like a guard still.
So does Arabin.
Yeah.
Yep.
The core is exposed in the room. Harper and Cecil, you are not stopped from doing actions, but for this first round, you have lost that concentration on anything else that you were doing.
Yep. Can Ignis, with his kind of fun telescoping turtleneck, tortoise, sorry, grab the core in his mouth and huck it into the box in the open hatchback?
Here's the thing.
Because I'm assuming it was my action to do the crowbar
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
I am going to say I would like you with your arm to take even something charitably like your plush Ignis, take it in your hand and 360 no scope it onto your butt with a toss under pressure. It's a high check.
Okay.
But I will allow it. I will allow it to get probably most of the way there to a point because it also has to get around the hatchback, which is up.
Yeah, in my head, it's like it's a, because it's on his side, right? Like it's not like it's always been from the side of Ignis. The thing pulls up. So here, let me get the. Plush.
I always thought it was like from.
If you will examine very closely on the plush Ignis my good friend Kasia made for me, the hinge is on the side. The side opens up.
We can't argue with plush Ignis.
Here's the thing. I'm really mad right now.
Yeah.
I'm really mad. And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I thought that hinge
was on his
would
butt?
have been short. Well, no, wasn't on the butt, but was still about there. But instead of opening from the side, it was like the hatchback of a car and opened up on the back, essentially shielding from Ignis's face. But because you have this fucking plush, I really can't deny what you
Because
have
I
requested.
gave Kasia specifics. So it'd be going from mouth into the side.
And that is inarguably much easier.
Okay.
So yes, I will. The DC is now lower.
Yeah, 100%. What sort
I'm
of
glad we
check
have
am I?
irrefutable anatomy.
God love you. Kasia, it may have saved the podcast. Mwah. What sort of check am I making?
Dexterity, unless Iggy has sleight of hand.
No, he does not. So it's a +1 to this roll.
All right.
Go forth and God bless my soul.
Can you flash a genius, Ignis?
I can, technically. It's not going to matter. I rolled a 2.
Well,
Damn it. all that for my
two.
for my fucking dice to roll a 2.
With that, I'm going to roll a d20.
Yeah.
Highs, it rolls towards Basil.
Oh.
Low, it rolls towards Erebin.
Yeah. This is how this works.
Both are bad.
The infernal core drops out of Ignis's mouth,
Damn it.
hits the ground, and rolls towards Erebin Cronin.
Shit. No.
The banging on the glass gets louder.
I fucking
Pause.
wanged it, gang. I'm sorry.
Can I understand that it's a natural 20?
That's a natural 20.
No. This is going as bad as it can.
So you're telling me that with the natural 20, they spoke so clearly I could hear them through the glass because things work out for us. That's how this podcast works, right, Chase? Shit. Right, Chase?
Sort of.
Right, Chase?
You hear something. What happens is you see a very clear hand press against the glass as the clocks dispel, and one figure moves through the glass. Monet Joshua Morris.
Morris
Walks into the room and he takes stock of the situation. Morris walks in and sees the empty plinth. It sees the core and immediately looks to you, Cecil. Soldier, what is going on here? Because you are still disguised.
Holy shit.
There's been an attack. Everyone was sent to the front, but they sent us here.
Why is the core out? We're all going to turn into those beasts!
Don't worry, we have a plan.
Cecil freezes up.
Mm.
Cecil Styles is prepared for many things. Cecil Styles was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
Cecil's still in the guard's outfit, and Cecil has still said what they've said, but the guard just doesn't have an answer, and Cecil's just there.
So, the good news is that the next person in line does not freeze up. The bad news is that it's Basil, and he mad because one of the people who undersigned him is now in the room.
Jesus.
That's fine. Basil can fuck up some shit. I'm good with this. I like this. I'm great with this.
So we're going to roll at advantage.
Was Basil the wild
Basil's
card?
invisible.
Was this the wild card we needed?
Listen, guys, the prison's already under attack. Shit's going down. We might be able to blame Basil for all this and get the hell out of here.
That's fair.
Basil hits twice.
Morris is the armored one, or the other one is?
The
I
armored
think-
one.
Oh, really? Okay. I took Morris as a little shrimp.
You are also a shrimp and wear armor.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why that's so funny.
But Morris sounds about as intimidating as a crime lord named Ken.
Yeah. Morris is
Can
a
we make-
sniveling little bookkeeper name.
As a sniveling little bookkeeper, I agree.
Real paper pusher to me.
I've had a couple drinks, Chase. I apologize
No, it's okay.
for telling you to shut the fuck up.
Basil, you don't know exactly what it was that happened. All you know is that, Cecil, you are looking at Morris, and suddenly they are reeling back. Basil is visible, bare-fisted, bloody knuckles.
Perfect. We've chosen our friends well, guys. Great work.
All right, that's his turn. Erebin, the infernal core is about 3 feet away from you.
Yes, he is feeling more in control in this moment than he thought he was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And he is focused on getting the core into Ignis.
Okay.
So he is going to point his hand towards the core, and he's going to say, Manus, and cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And he wants the Mage Hand to pick up the core and put it into Ignis.
I'm going to ask you this one time, Erebin. Are you absolutely sure you want to do that? That is a valid thing to do. You can totally do that. That will work. No check required. There will be immediate, radical consequences for you.
Full send it. Do it.
Woo! Oh, we fucked now, boys. Let's go.
This is the game.
So normally it would come out as a dark, wispy hand,
Okay.
but to Arabin's surprise, it comes out as a spectral light.
This angelic, not even a hand, like almost a wisp, comes out, grabs the infernal core, and places it into the box. Arabin. You take 39 points of fire damage as the contract that has been supplied to you burns up. The amulet around your neck falls to the ground and shatters. You no longer have any magic ability whatsoever. The sword is just a sword. There are no magical abilities to it, and because it is made of a stone and not a metal, you have a limited number of swings until this thing shatters. You have gone directly against your patron. You are effectively no longer a warlock. And there will be continued consequences going forward.
Arabin falls to his knees. He is shaken by this, and he's on the ground. He's like, and he smiles. I did it.
Arabin, I'm so proud of you. Gotta close the box still, gang. We're not out of the woods yet. Harper's full crying.
Cecil, it is your turn.
How beat up does Morris look?
More surprised than beat up.
Sure.
Wait, Chase, I didn't use a bonus action. Can I drink a potion?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you could drink a potion.
Okay, Arabin has a greater healing potion.
Yeah, man, I took away all your powers. You can drink a potion.
Does it do half as a bonus action?
No, you just roll for it. I think.
No, it's normal. It's a normal roll as a bonus action. It's full amount if you are like taking your action to drink it.
Oh, okay.
That's technically homebrew, Justin, but that's
Yeah,
what we like.
tactically, but I think that is more fun and makes those kind of smaller healing potions more useful.
Okay, that is 16.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Come back to me, Arabin. You're our only hope.
That still only puts Arabin at half.
All right, Cecil, what you doing? You feel more about yourself. Having the core in the box makes things easier for you.
Cecil's mind flits from thesis to thesis to thesis to hypothesis to seeing Arabin go down to seeing the sword lose some of its ability and quickly goes, okay. Can I drop Disguise Self as a free action?
Yeah.
Okay. I drop the guard outfit. The persona falls.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil's hand comes out and one hand reaches and grabs the side of Morris's face. Mm-hmm. And as the disguise drops and Cecil is staring at Morris and says, "You shouldn't have come here, friend." I cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
I have to make a melee spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just so 20 something.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So, that's going to be 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Concentration.
Okay.
And I could just do this. Also, I heal for 5.
Handy.
But I keep my hand there just for a second. And the necrotic energy flares around and takes up the space and takes up the mirror and the purples and blacks of the clock order fills the room briefly. And then I'm going to quicken spell Frostbite on Morris.
Okay.
Which, so Morris needs to make a con save.
He's good at those.
Yeah, 16.
That is going to be an 18.
Okay.
All right. Does it do anything on pass?
No.
No. Bummer.
Save or suck. Cecil is going to scooch around the room away from the mirror without trying to like just move around without leaving range, but just get out of the way of the mirror knowing that someone else is coming through.
Okay.
And move towards Arabin.
Okay. Harper, you're up.
Harper, her silly little halfling ADHD brain is firing on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is going very wrong very fast, and I have a problem to fix.
Mm-hmm.
Sees what happens with Arabin. Is so welled up with pride and joy as she sees the core go in the box and realizes we have lost one of our best fighters. I'm going to spend my whole turn devoted to sealing the box, but I am first going to pull my spear out of my belt, or off my back, and slide it across the ground to Arabin.
Good call.
Because the infusion's not tied to me, it's tied to the spear.
Oh, that's real good.
So Arabin, you have a +1. You effectively have a +1 longsword. It will use your strength, but you have a +1 magic weapon that you can use.
Oh yeah, now it's strength and not charisma.
Yeah. But you have a magic weapon. You have Harper's broad spear.
Unless you can figure out a way to get a patron real quick.
And then I'm going to take my entire turn to seal the box. I'm going to seal the first layer so the muting runes kick in. I'm going to seal the second layer, which is the like power diversion to like let it fuel itself. The third layer is going to have to wait because that's going to require biometric shit from us essentially. From some of the Outriders, but hey, it's a start. And then I close the hatchback.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check, because you are doing this under pressure.
Baby, don't fail me now. That's amazing. That is a 24.
Okay, excellent. You will not. Nobody will be making checks against the Infernal Core. The core is secure.
Okay. I have a side question, Chase. That might not affect things right now, but maybe down the line.
Yes.
I have a spell called Kinetic Jaunt,
Yes.
which it can boost my movement speed, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yes.
Given the circumstance, would you potentially, if needed, allow me to cast this on Ignis? Normally, it's only the range of self.
Yes.
Okay.
I think, especially considering the you and Ignis connection,
Okay.
100%.
I'm not going to do that right now, because that's an action to use, or a bonus action to use. And I'm going to have Ignis take the dodge action on his turn.
Okay.
But I get inside, I seal the runes, I draw them out, the geometry kicks in of everything, and the box gets locked down for its first 2 layers of security. And then I seal Ignis.
Okay. Ignis is sealed. Top of the 8 round, we have the mirror ripples again, and another figure moves through. Evelyn Hart has now entered the room, and she spends the round just trying to figure out what ever-loving fuck is going on.
Is Arabin visible?
As far as I'm aware, Arabin is still a guard.
Still a guard, right? Because it's
Would
not
that have dropped?
Oh, no, because it's a spell. You are no longer a guard. You are Arabin.
Even my invocations go away?
Yes. You are no longer a warlock.
Yeah.
So only my race features apply.
Correct. Your race features and your base stats.
I think, and Arabin's the one that made me invisible, so I think I'm visible now as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
You would have been visible with Mage Hand because it's concentration.
Legit. Okay.
So Hart is figuring out what the fuck is going on. Morris is going to attack Basil because he is still in range. Miss and a hit. Morris takes a swing on Basil and gets a solid hit in. Basil is still up and fighting, and he mad. Basil is also going to get his swings in. Boy, I love playing D&D with my fucking self.
It really be
It's
that
the
way
best.
sometimes.
It's
Don't make
else.
cool NPCs.
I can't help it.
Yeah, just have a campaign full of rose whites.
Rose White is fine. It's just a stoner.
Just a little guy.
Meanwhile, over at Callaghan Cat's Corral,
Yeah.
Whee!
over in the
He's
space themed bumper cars that we never got to go to, where the other final battle could have taken place.
Oh, that's very fun.
I just imagine in battle, Rose White hides behind a barrel, just shooting off fire bolts from his wand, just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
All right. Basil is still swinging on Morris. Arabin, what are you doing?
Arabin is assessing the situation. He's still kind of dizzy,
Mm-hmm.
but he knows if they're going to make it out alive, he needs a big swing.
Mm-hmm.
He knows this is the time. So he reaches into his bag. He pulls out the coin. He's going to concentrate very heavily on it. Ken, before when we met, you had exactly what I needed. I'm hoping you can help me out this time. You said if I needed you, I would know when. This is the time. I need your help. And I flip the coin.
Everything slows down for a moment. You feel at ease. You know that no matter what, this is going to go your way. What are you looking for right now, Arabin? Are you looking for a way out of this situation? Are you looking for a new patron? Are you... I mean, you tell me. Because I can give you anything you want, man, but at the end of the day, I'm just the gambler. You're the one putting it all on the line.
Maybe we can help each other. I do need a new patron. Someone in my corner. Maybe if not even that, someone to fight for.
Well, it's been a long time since someone wanted to fight for me. Man, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a big swing. And I'll pick up where, your old buddy left off. That old son of a bitch. Really don't like him.
I knew you didn't. But now he's gone.
That's the thing about folk like that. Don't matter now, though. We'll talk about it later. How big a swing you need from me?
We need to swing for the fences.
You know I'm gonna ask you to swing for me later on, right?
I'd take that bet any day.
This ain't the time to fold 'em, friend.
Let's go all in.
A light fills the room. Bright and brilliant. Arabin, you're back to full health.
Whoa.
The other two are going to take significant damage from this light.
Us other two?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Your two opponents
Jesus.
are going to take massive damage.
Holy fuck.
As both of them are now bloodied.
Wow.
Arabin, you are now a warlock of luck.
I knew it. I knew it.
That would make him a warlock.
A warlock.
Arabin
Fuck,
Cronin.
I gotta plug my
Warlock.
headphones in, and now I'm gonna take my headphones off, get up, and walk away.
Get all your warlocks out before Chase gets back.
I knew it.
Warluck be a lady tonight.
Okay, this fight ain't over. Arabin, for the purposes of the rest of this battle, you still have your current spell kit. You and I will discuss going forward exactly what being a warlock, as it apparently fucking is, because of course it is.
A luck lock.
Will be.
That's worse.
Will be.
Yo.
Okay, cool. So that's your turn.
Great.
Yeah. Bit of a big turn.
Cecil.
Bit of a shift. Yeah. Can I see recognition in either of their eyes yet? Do they understand who we are, what's happening?
You know what? Let me make a roll here. Yes, 100% from both of them. They recognize both of you from the attack on Carver's Cliff. They understand that they have been made, and in so doing, you have also been made.
Cool.
Unless somebody has modified memory, there are 2 ways out of this. Only one of them is without a wanted poster.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. I look over at Harper and just kind of nod. I look over at Harper and nod. I look over at Arabin and like kind of tilt my head to the side and go, right, okay, so you don't need to be a T-Rex. Got it?
I don't know if a T-Rex would fit in this room.
That's the point, Chase.
That's how we blow up the prison.
Chase, what if I just polymorphed Arabin into a blue whale inside?
That would hurt a fictitious blue whale.
But the prison would go up.
I mean, like, part of it.
Yep. I don't know what would happen. I'm thinking about it. My hand's hovering over the nuclear option.
Over the blue whale.
Let me cast fly on myself first, and then you can make me a flying blue whale.
There we go.
Appa!
A whale lord.
Yep. Blub blub.
Appa blub blub.
We got options. Okay, I'm gonna make the attack on Morris again because I can as an action because it's concentrated, so I might as well. Just so much. 24.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty. 14 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
I heal 7 if I needed to. Cecil is quickly scanning the room and trying to figure out what the best way to get out of this is going to be. Cecil is going to move and interpose Basil between them and the others. And Cecil glances over at Harper and sees Ignis shut all the way and looks over at Harper and just quickly says, "Do you need us there?"
Either we're brawling or we're getting out. My boy's good.
Great. Cecil puts the golden scarab back in their pocket, and that is the end of their turn.
All right. Harper, you're up.
Arabin has my spear, so I take my handy dandy crowbar that I had earlier, and
If you want to get it from Arabin, you can. He would give it back.
Nah, you have that, homie. I brandish the crowbar in the direction of Morris, and I go, "On guard!" And I cast catapult on the crowbar and send it flying in his direction.
Yes!
I require this gentleman to make a dexterity saving throw.
Harper's bullshit is better than any spear.
13?
Fail. Oh, these are D8s,
Yes.
not D6s. Hang
No,
on.
they're D8s.
Yep. Holy shit. 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
A significant portion of the remainder of his HP.
I rolled so high.
Yeah, you full Gordon Freeman this motherfucker.
Uh-huh. And then I'm going to bonus action command Ignis into the corner of the room behind all of us and full tortoise up, hunkering down, taking the dodge action.
Very smart. Evelyn gets very mad at everything that's happening in this moment.
Yeah.
First, she walks over, grabs Basil by the shoulder. Basil vanishes.
Oh. Yeah.
And then Evelyn Hart uses Quickened Spell
Oh, this bitch.
and casts Fireball on the 3 of you.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to need some dexterity saving throws, my friends.
Is Ignis in range?
Yes.
Okay.
You are all, very specifically, you mentioned Ignis got right behind all 3 of you.
I put him in the corner of the room. I don't
But
know how big
still.
the room is, but
One round room, no corners.
fine. He does take the dodge action, though, so he has advantage on this saving throw.
Absolutely.
Because it's a dex save. Ooh.
Okay.
That's an 18 for Harper and a
Okay.
dirty 20 for Ignis.
Both success.
Okay.
Arabin?
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Excellent. Cecil?
I thought I had some bullshit. I don't. 1.
Oh.
All right, so Cecil, that will be 34 fire damage onto you.
Woof.
Oh, that's fine. That's nothing.
And
That's totally fine.
everyone
That's-
else will
it's
take
fine, guys.
half. So,
17.
yeah, thank you.
Mind sharpener.
Yep.
I maintain concentration.
Nice.
1 eyebrow is gone.
Morris.
This bitch.
With Basil out of the way, Morris is going to size the three of you up, realize that Cecil's the only one who's actually tried to attack him thus far.
Wait, Chase, Biff, can I hit her with a hellish rebuke as a reaction?
Absolutely.
Good play.
A
Absolutely.
lucky rebuke.
Yeah.
We got to reflavor a bunch of spells on the fly.
Yeah.
A bunch of poker chips just come shooting out of your wrist, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man style.
Balatro.
He's gonna snap back and he's gonna purposely point his finger at her. He's gonna say, Ardiite. And from his finger, flaming cards shoot out.
He's Gambit.
And she needs to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I need that Nolan's
failed.
voice now. I
I've
need
rolled a
just
3.
some Gambit.
Oh, great.
I rolled a 3, Shay.
31 fire damage.
Oofa doofa.
She looks bad. Morris runs up to Cecil and is going to attack twice. That is going to be a 20 and 22.
Oh.
Silvery barbs.
Okay, gets rid of one of those.
It's not-
Reroll.
It's not gonna make it any better, but you know.
Natural 1.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Luck is in the air tonight.
And I'm gonna send that 20 over to Arabin because
Arabin's attacking next.
yeah, you got a free advantage there, buddy.
Morris is going to attack with a branding smite on the one that still does hit.
This bitch.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
If I say counterspell convincingly enough, can I make you believe that I have that spell?
Not anymore.
I don't even have third level spells, gang.
I already used my reaction, so I can't counterspell.
Cecil, 12 damage onto you.
Oh, okay.
As they lay into you and their oath to the seat, to the might of the king, digs deeper into you than would have been anticipated.
Wanker.
Basil gets to make a save. Fails. Arabin, you're up.
Okay. Arabin is going to he still has the coin. I'm assuming that's his spell focus now.
For the moment, yeah.
So he's going to hold up the coin and he's going to pull a blade of light out from it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to say, Lancia! And he's going to cast Ralothin's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
And direct that at Evelyn.
Excellent.
So Evelyn needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
That is an 18.
Okay, so that passes.
Mm-hmm.
So half damage of this. So that's 24 psychic damage, half to 12.
How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Yes.
So he pulls the lance out, says the spell name, and just hurls it across the room at her. And very fitting to her name, it is going to pierce her through the heart.
She clutches her chest. Traitors! Falls to her knees. And dies. Cecil.
Turns back to Morris, who is theoretically on death's door.
Mm-hmm.
Does Basil show back up?
Not yet.
All right.
Wait, oh, you know what? Let me check.
She gone, right?
She is gone. Let me check if that... Is that... yeah, no, he pops back up. Basil looks terrified.
Basil, there's one left. The revenge is all you could want.
I'm gonna make a. Basil flies into a rage.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Harper. Okay, Cecil, is there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I want to do some bullshit.
I assumed as much.
We got to get 4 of us out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if 2 of us can get out and 2 of us can be carried, that would work.
Presumably.
So Cecil says this to Basil. We'll maybe call that the bonus action. I don't know. And then Cecil makes eye contact with Harper. You trust me?
Usually.
Cecil raises both hands and a clock spins out from beneath him and says, just let it happen.
Okay.
Throws a clock at Harper. Twin spells onto myself as well. I polymorph Harper and Cecil into giant eagles. And as the spell starts to take hold, we shift. You get Ignis, I'll get Erebin.
Yep.
How are you gonna get out?
Through the window.
Just like Jarnathan in the D&D movie.
Just like Jarnathan.
Well, I just need to verify the size of a giant eagle.
Large.
They're large.
About a mid-sized grocery store.
No. Oh, good. Never mind. I take it back. Very good.
Very good joke. A+ joke. So in theory, because that window was pretty big, if I remember.
It's not small.
Like, that window was a decent size with a view.
Overlooking the ocean.
Overlooking the ocean.
We could tell it was the ocean.
And Basil's got revenge on his mind. This is all he wants. So we can get each other and get the fuck out, and these 2 will be dead. This should work. And the public-facing knowledge will be Basil and his crew attacked the prison, and Basil got a lot farther than anybody thought he was going to. I got plans on plans. There's just one broken window and we can get out.
Here's the thing. I'm on principle. The base plan, I'm gonna let it happen. I do need you both to make me eagle dexterity checks to be able to navigate your way out the window while holding on to folks.
Oh, that's fine. Eagles have dex of 17. Also, I picked smart birds. Intelligence is 8.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Not
can,
as smart as birds get.
Yeah. So we can make plan, follow a plan.
Also, for polymorph, don't the
True
Mental
polymorph.
stay?
No, that's
faculties stay?
true polymorph. This is not true polymorph.
You're thinking a
This is
wild
just-
shape that druids
And
do.
wild
If
shape
you're-
is different.
If you're a druid and you wild shape into a creature, you keep your mental stats.
Yeah.
Polymorph,
did
you
polymorph
take the
too.
entire stats.
Oh, interesting.
So it is slightly different, but the thought is that Erebin's still Erebin.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
Ignis
me,
is
Erebin's
still
still
Ignis.
Erebin. Ignis is still Ignis, but Erebin still has the intelligence of an actual person, and we still have intelligence of 8.
We can understand language.
And we made a plan before the spell happened.
Okay.
Okay.
I need dexterity check from Cecil.
Absolutely. You mean,
Eggle?
I was gonna go.
Sam Eagle.
I was gonna go with
Sam Eagle.
the Steagle. Cecil Styles, the Steagle.
Anton Chekhov's the
Stephen King's The Steagle.
There was a gun in Act 1. I fired it. All right, just straight dexterity.
Dexterity.
Whew. 15.
All right. Harper.
+3.
9.
Harper, you get a little stuck on the way out. Ignis, in fairness, Ignis is a little slippy. Like, it's not easy to really grab on there.
He is a little greasy.
He's just a little greasy guy.
And he's also an atomic bomb.
Not yet.
Ooh. So you are in the process of getting out. You're going to make another check here in just a second.
Okay.
I have to see if who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
Okay.
This is actually very important. Yeah.
Harper, you throw an eagle eye over your shoulder, and you see, while Morris did get a final nasty blow, possibly a fatal blow, on Basil the Bloody, Basil is on top of this guy, just brutalizing him.
Damn.
The floor is bloody and gross. Go ahead and give me that dexterity check again.
Worse.
How much worse?
It's a 6.
One more time.
Harper's never flown before.
19.
Okay. Harper, so the first time it was Ignis's fault because Ignis didn't retract properly.
I am twice as big as I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah.
More than that. I'm 4 times as big.
Yeah, no, this is so much more body than you're used to.
Yeah.
You look over your shoulder, and as you finally get out, and there's a bit of a tumble out as well. It is not a graceful exit by any stretch of the imagination. Your eagle form does take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the wall as you're going down.
Okay.
But you recover and sail off, and you look over and you see Basil is breaking the plinth, and it looks like he's going to attempt to smash the mirror.
Okay.
Fantastic. Even better than I could have hoped for.
And somehow, against every odd, you all escape. Sometimes when you bet, you win. We'll call it there. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can check us out on Blue Sky at anotherpathpodcast.com. Ryan at ralbrecht.bluesky.social, Griffin at griffcold.bluesky.social, and myself at tqloudly.com. You can find Justin on TikTok at JustJustinMichael, and myself at tqloudly. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that luck finds a way. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.